I guess I was always into music, obviously from an early age. But I think the main band that influenced me to want to, play music myself live in a band was Oasis and Noel Gallagher mainly.
The first album I heard that made me want to play in a band and learn the guitar was Nevermind by Nirvana. That was a few years after Kurt Cobain had died, but I suppose it's one of those albums that's had a long legacy, and I think loads of people in bands probably got inspired to form bands when they listened to that.
I've come from a musical family, and I've always been a big fan of Oasis, I suppose. And I went to see them a few times, and once you go to a live gig, you just have to start playing.
Listening to stuff like Alice Cooper, Eric Clapton, with my dad and that, just wanted to learn guitar, just to be like them.
I got a bass for Christmas one year when I was at school because my friends at school had an Oasis covers band and they needed a bass player. So I got a bass and then went to a guitar teacher to learn bass, and he said, I'll teach you guitar because it's cooler, and then you can apply that to your bass. And I fell in love with the guitar over the bass, ended up playing guitar.
My story's a bit like Ben's. At school, some other guys were playing in a band already, and they didn't actually need another guitarist, but I still learned the guitar and joined that band too. I never even played a gig with them, but probably just as well.
Surprise, surprise, the first band I was in was an Oasis covers band. I'm not proud of it now, but it was at the time. Kind of manifested into different kiddie bands. I was probably like 13 or 14 at the time, and we were not very good, but we thought we were great.
First band I ever played in was at school, learned guitar, obviously got with a load of mates, and just started playing old school punk, like Minor Threat, ETC.
Me and James have been in bands together for many years now. This is our third band together. Basically our band before this one kind of ran its course.
And in a way it's almost like we've just gone through loads of different drummers and bassists, but it's always just been me and Ben doing the guitars and the songs. And this is just our latest incarnation, which just so happens to probably be the best one we've played in, which is great.
I was singing in another band, and I bumped into Ben and James through gigs we played together with our different bands, and they said they needed a drummer. I'd just done a bit of drumming for another band, so I thought, why not? Went for a jam, and my band split up the next day, so it was kind of perfect timing.
Ended up in As We Climb because I realised I couldn't play guitar, so I learnt bass. And then saw an audition thing on the internet, just come along, and luckily got in, mainly because of my good looks. Street team. Street team. Street team. Wait, what's the street team?
We're currently looking for people to join a street team for us to promote, promote the band in cities and hand out flyers at gigs and stuff, and generally MySpace promoting. So if you're interested in joining our street team, contact this email below, and we'll be in touch. Cheers.
Oh, street team.
We're taking names till the morning light, so bring out your bodies, 'cause we're gonna go night.